I'm giving you a Fortnite theory. Now, there's a reason why I'm wearing this skin. I would be wearing my new skin, but I like this skin a lot, so I'm wearing it, and there's another reason why too. I'm gonna give you a Fortnite theory, okay? By the way, I already have a shotgun. My Fortnite theory is a really good theory to me. It's a really good theory. I believe it's actually really good. Now, so, you know the, I was wrong to do it, you idiot. So my Fortnite theory is that it has something to do with a lot of it has something to do with time travel. Now, as you can see the ball okay, let me start from the beginning. So, you know how the live event happened? Oh man, no, that's not the song. When the live event happened, people didn't notice a lot of stuff. Like, how, oh my god, how, like, they didn't notice a lot about some stuff in there, like how stuff got destroyed but didn't stay in the actual game. And the reason why is because why would Epic want to change it when they're gonna change it pretty soon? So why spend the money to, because you guys do know it costs money just for them to change it. And why would they change it now if they're gonna change it again? Well, I put a little bit of destruction in there. It's not gonna be worth anything when the whole entire map is gonna change. Yes, I did say that the whole entire map is gonna change. There's been hits by Epic's creators, well, by Epic on their like Twitter and stuff from my sources. Basically, people think that if you get the whole entire 90, when you get all the 4 bytes and get 94 bytes, what happens, and this actually happens a lot. When you get 94 when you get all the 4 bytes, you get a picture of Jonesy with the camera recorder pointing at the Polar Peak monster, Caddis, and the robot, which I am wearing right now. Okay, now this was going for the new skin. Not a new skin, but when you collect 94 bytes, you get that whatever skin, the girl skin that built Neo Tilted. You get that skin. I think it's like Sentry or something. I don't know. You get her, and then she has different skins. She has different animations of her skin. She has and this has to do with the robot. She obviously created this robot. She created it. We all know that. And why do you think that is? Well, there's no reason, but so okay, let me start off like this. Okay, so what happened was the creator of Neo Tilted, and this monster right here, the creator and Jonesy have the two biggest plays in here. Now, I had another video that I made of Fortnite theories a long time ago. Yeah, that had a lot of stuff that was right in there and a lot of stuff that was wrong. Now, I'm going to be explaining to you what stuff actually might happen. And for sure, some of this stuff is going to happen. We just don't know what. And one of them I think is for sure going to happen for personally me. I think it's for sure going to happen, but some people don't think so. So here, let me get on to the time travel thing. Jonesy, when you get that loading screen of, when you collect all the 4 bytes, you get that loading screen. I haven't got it yet, but I've seen pictures of it. People that unlock it. And the thing is that it shows the monster battling out and writing out the script of everything that's gonna happen, almost like it was a movie, almost like he knew it was gonna happen. And have you guys seen the new skins for well, this is where I'll get onto that later since I can't go about it right now. But that skin right there, that guy right there, there's a younger version of him. A younger version of him in the new overtime challenges, and a new Jonesy, a older version of Jonesy. And this is what I think, guys. Listen here. If that, do you know how this younger Jonesy is here, the younger Bunker Jonesy? That's not the original Bunker Jonesy. The original is the one that we just got, the new from the overtime challenges. That's the new kind. That's the new. That's the old. That's the original Bunker Jonesy, what I'm trying to say. That's the original Bunker Jonesy. That's the original Bunker Jonesy right there. And the reason why I think it's the original is because he has no rating on it. He had no writing on his arm, none on his face. He literally had no writing on his face. Nada, nothing. He had no writing on his arms, nothing on his face. And this is what I think time travel has to do with it. I think the Grand Jones, so this is the thing. Now, when they do say in movies that when you time travel, you lose a lot of your food, and this is one of the reasons why he ate Curly, because you lose a lot of your food when you time travel. And then when you time travel, you go into your younger body self. You don't go back into your regular form. You don't stay the regular. No, that's not how it goes. You go back into your younger self. Have you guys watched? Have you guys ever watched X-Men Days of Future Past? Yeah. If you listen to the girl, she says you'll go back to your younger self. You'll go back to your younger self. And that is the thing, guys. You do go back to your younger self. Now, you can't actually prove that, because we don't know if time travel works or not. Which, I think if it did, that's probably what happened. And I think while Jonesy, the older Jonesy, was witnessing it, which is the same regular Jonesy that got traveled back in time to his younger self, was because of that orb. People are thinking that that orb that's about to explode or whatever is gonna either send us back in time or forward in time. I think that it's gonna be forward in time, but why would it be forward in time? Why? Just why would it be forward in time? And I'll tell you guys why it might be forward in time, or it might be backward in time. Or we might go back to an older version of the map. And guys, I'm not saying we'll go back to the old game. I'm saying like old. If you guys don't know what I mean, I mean the old. I mean, it might go back to the old same version from the season 1. It could. I just don't think that, because why would I do that? I mean, yeah, sure, it'd be a cool event, and it'd be cool, something cool that might happen. But what's the point if after all this work? I mean, it'd be better to send us forward in time. That's what I'm saying. It might possibly be forward in time. Why go through all that work just to make all these events and go back in time to the same old, freaking Neo-Tilted Dusty Divot? Why? There'll not even be any Dusty Divot. Like, none of it ever happen. And that's what I think. I think that we can go forward in time or backward. It's totally up to what you think. Not up to what you think. And another reason why I think we're going backward in time for the old is because when Jonesy leaves that area of his, when he's in that era, when they open the door, I feel like that's like when, I feel like, because you've seen the statue was there, so it couldn't be forward in time in the trailer, which I don't think it is, but She obviously, there was a sword implanted into her thing. She obviously knew that something was gonna happen, or unless she kept it there for just emergencies. But she obviously had to know something was gonna happen, and that's what I think. She, Jonesy and her obviously look, Jonesy and whatever her name is, Singularity, both have something to do with time travel. They both have something. It's like they're messing up the timeline. She obviously knows something. You know, as I said, she could be older when her and Jonesy find the polar peak monster and the event happens. But when you go back in time, you go to your younger self. Maybe she warned everybody and told everybody, and they were just trying to find Jonesy. And she was trying to get Jonesy, and I guess they found him. But by the time they already found him, and that's the thing. What if they didn't ever meet each other? What if Bunker Jonesy never met Singularity? They would have found him later because he already had all of his writings on him. He had everything he had on him. And here, I have I can show you the second thing that they have. Watch. When you click on them, hold up, I have them in my locker. When I go to my locker, watch. Edit style. Okay, see, look at this. He's older, but he has bananas and flowers and leaves on him, and he still has the banana thing on it. Same sticker, just different color. That's what I think. I think since his clothes are actually colored, that this is the older version and this is the younger. But the thing is that this is the younger version. When he went back to this, but doesn't look like this. So this is the original form of him. They're kind of both the original, but this is the original. The old him. And another reason why. Hold up. Okay, so he goes back. So let's say this: he'd go back in time, watch the events, and that thing cracks open. It either sends him forward in time or backwards in time. If it sends them forward in time, they wouldn't have this. Send them backward in time, they would have this. So that's why I think they sent him back in time. It sent him back in time, and it sent Singularity back in time too. I think it sent her back in time. So she was doing everything possible she could do to prevent anything from happening. And she has all these skins. All these like different types of colors that match for this robot that I have in my locker. She has a color, so if you look at him, if you look at the robot, he has Drift on there, Cuddle Team Leader, Rex, Durburger, Tomato Head, and the Singularity has all those different colors of her costume. So if you think about it, she obviously did build it, and that's what I think. What she obviously had to know, because even the Epic people, even said that she planted. If you guys notice, the only way to get the extra skins is to find the helmet that she's wearing right here, to get another style, and she obviously planted those to lead up to where the polar peak monster died. And why do you think that is? Because she knew. But how? How did she know? And that's where time travel comes in with Jonesy and her. They may have never met, but they both witnessed it. And it just sent them back into their younger selves. And the reason why he has all of this and they found him like that is because obviously somebody had to have told her that there was a bunker and that a guy was in there, or maybe he sent a thing saying, I know what's gonna happen, and she called him, or it could just be a complete coincidence, and I could be wrong. They could have just both be sent back. It could have just, I mean, but let's think about it. Look at the style. This is older. This is not younger. Look, he has literally no writings on him. Nothing. Nada. Because he didn't witness it yet. He hasn't witnessed the event yet. And look, he has flowers on there. Flowers. He could have just painted this and made it look cooler just because it looks ugly like this. So that's what I think. I mean, it makes real sense. And then look at him. This is young. He has no beard. Unless this could be alternate universes, but look, on his right shoulder, it doesn't have the little battle royale thing that he has on it. And this obviously has to be future him because he has a beard and his color is way different. And he doesn't have skulls right there. And look, if you guys didn't notice, he had a Polar Peak picture of the monster. That looked like Polar Peak, Caddis. That's what I think. And then right there, it says time. Time, guys. Time. Okay? It says time. So I think that time thing is for the time. But then I also think it's alternate universes. Like it could send them in an alternate universe where it's different versions of themselves. So that's why I think Stratus and Bunker Jonesy could be sent back, like everybody was back in a different dimension. But why would they do that? Since they're the only two that actually has an alternate skin, or an alternate style. She has 11, but she doesn't look very old, so there's nothing that might match with that other than the mask. But yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, because the bird, all he has, chicken, all he has is the black version of the Sentinel. It's literally, it's just a different Sentinel. Just a straight different version. See? Now him, there's really no explanation for him. Every time you unlock the battle pass, they have alternate skins, alternate styles. But the weird thing is that, I mean, it could just be that they have alternate styles. I mean, they could have just wanted it with alternate styles, but I mean, it could be that, which I think it might honestly be. I'm just overreacting, but that's what I think. It just makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, why would they just put unlockable styles now? And he looks way older. But then again, I could be wrong. Singularity doesn't have an alternate style. She does have alternate styles, but doesn't make her look any older, younger, none of that. So I don't know. We'll find out once this season ends. We only got 9 days left. But yeah, let's put some Team Rumble, see if we can find out anything. Oh, I didn't get to switch him. But yeah, guys, comment on what you think. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it there. I just wanted to do a live stream on there. Yeah, guys.